In today's shifting housing market, overpricing your home is a mistake. Most sellers I work with want to maximize their sales price, which is completely understandable, minimize the hassle, and sell their house as quickly as possible. While we are still in a seller's market, things have begun to change a little from just a few months ago. And we need to consider how to price the houses based on where we are right now. So here are some of the benefits of pricing your home correctly. When you price it at a market value, you will help boost interest in your home, so you can attract more buyers. And when you do that, you will maximize your sales price. Plus, when you price your home right, it will sell faster naturally. So that's why you don't want to basically overshoot your target price. Price it at too high, it's gonna sit there, and it's gonna require perhaps a price reduction where you don't want to send that image. Price it too low, and people will think that there is something wrong with it, and they might not even go see it. So hitting the right price is very important. And as your agent, I will do just that. I will look at all the factors and help you maximize your sale price in today's shifting market. So really, it's about being accurate from the beginning. You don't want to have that property sit there for a long time, because then it kind of like loses momentum. And people think if that property has been sitting there for months, it's because there's something wrong with the property, or it is too expensive. So if a property sits for a long time, it kind of like already sends like a message to people, because remember, everything is perception. So if people have the perception that your property is overpriced or there's something wrong with it, they may just not have any interest in going to see it. So pricing it right from the beginning is going to really boost your opportunities of selling that home as soon as possible. There are a lot of realtors that would sit with a seller and would agree to a price that is really not accurate. But I guess sometimes you just want to agree with the seller that is the price that they want to hear that the house should have. And I think that as a realtor, we should not do that. I think we owe it to ourselves and to our clients to be honest and to be as accurate as possible. And what I mean by as accurate as possible is not really to go ahead and give the price that we know the seller wants to hear, but to come up with the price that we know based on facts that the house should have. And the facts that I'm talking about are actually the prices of the properties that already sold. I know that I have clients that when I'm trying to price their property, they would tell me things like, well, there is a house in the corner of my house that is selling for $1 million. And I always have to tell them that doesn't mean anything. To price a property correctly, we need to look at the prices of the homes which already sold. In other words, we need to look at closed sales, not at active properties that are now being sold, and we don't know what's going to happen with those properties, if they're going to sell, if they're going to require a price reduction, or if they're going to sit there for months. So we need to look at the sold properties and the prices that they sold for. That is what's going to tell us where we are with the prices. And of course, every property has its specific characteristics, and we have to take a look at all of that. Does it have a swimming pool? Doesn't? It's a corner lot? It is not. The conditions of the property. There are a lot of factors, without a doubt. But looking at sold properties and what they sold for, closed deals, is what's gonna let us know where we are. And being honest to our clients, it's very important. And that is definitely something that you can count on, that I will maintain the conversation real, so that the effects and the consequences of what we do could be the best and the most profitable approach possible.